time tonight, Martin Fitzmaurice.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's play darts. The colour is orange. Netherlands versus the Netherlands. Welcome back to Lakeside, Jan Dekker. The usual Lakeside welcome for Jeffrey the Graaf.
As the sounds of Lenny Kravitz fade down, it means this one is just about ready to kick off. So I'll hand over to our commentary team for the first time tonight, Vassos Alexander, alongside Jim Proudfoot.
Let's go Dutch. Two more off the conveyor belt. Two 22-year-olds from the Netherlands, hoping to emulate their countryman Jimi Hendrix by making it through to the last 16. For Jan Dekker, this is a case of deja vu. He's up against an unseeded compatriot in the first round last year, only to lose to eventual winner Christian Kist. He averaged 96 and still lost a superb match. Now it's Jeffrey de Graaf he faces, the highest ranked of all the unseeded players. He's playing in only his second televised tournament, but it does seem as though there might be a delay. The second night in a row, just seemed as though the board wasn't quite straight. Dekker just asking for it to be moved a fraction. Only takes a fraction, of course, for it to be off-centre. Both players now seem happy. Jeffrey de Graaf just indicating that he thinks it's all square. It's only de Graaf's second televised tournament. In his first, in Zuiderdown last month, he did beat Dekker.
Dekker and de Graaf double Dutch. Not to us. Lakeside crowd used to all Holland matches. And we love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, first set, first leg. It's Jan de 12 first. Game on.
So the 7th seed Dekker taking on the man on paper, the most dangerous of the unseeded players. Dekker beat de Graaf in the last 32 of the Mariflex Open on his way to winning the title in 2011, but de Graaf took revenge in the final of the Isle of Man Open last March. That was his first ranking title, and he also beat Dekker 5-1 in Zuiderdown last month. So Jan Dekker, quick to point out to me in the practice room earlier, overall in the head-to-head record, he is still ahead.
Made the semi-finals on debut 2 years ago, did Jan Dekker. Can you believe he didn't have a nickname when he turned up in 2011? We all said, well, double, obviously. He took some convincing, but double it is. He's a business
56.
and economics student in his 4th year in Holland. And he does try and juggle the darts and the business.
140.
Little settler for Jeffrey after only hitting 99 with his first 6.
$58.
Dekker does like to mix it up a bit by looking at the 19s with his first start on occasion.
92.
Good thinking. Leaves himself on a finish, 170. Leaves himself on the finish in many ways.
43. Jeffrey, you require 170.
6 starts for it. It would be spectacular if he could do it in 3, which he can't.
59.
Dekker's form had been off the boil, but he was also quick to point out that the last week or so feels though he's just been getting back to his A game, and it's been getting better for him. Treble 20 would have left double 16.
46. Jan, you require 145.
Edgy first leg.
$104. Jeffrey, you require 65.
It's a 65 here for De Graaf. Went for the 25 with the first dart. Just asked for clarification. Hit the 5. So 20 leaves double top.
Yeah, that's game short in the first leg. Jeffrey Graaf. Second leg is Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
Perfect start for him. First leg on the lakeside stage against the darts.
Lovely dart, that. How did he find a way through? Extraordinary to see, isn't it, Jim?
16.
The changing face of modern darts, especially in Holland. These 2 fit 22-year-olds. They don't even look 22. Fit Dutch referee as well. Goes to the gym a lot, does Jeffrey De Graaf.
120.
By trade, he is a pipe fitter.
$58.
It's an all-Dutch affair. And a Dutch referee as well. Marco Meyer is the man that's calling them home. Saw referee Anthony Dundas's patriotic bow tie made up of the Scottish Solitaire. Marco's got his on tonight as well. All orange affair everywhere you look.
42.
Over to you, Hugh Ware with the Welsh Dragon.
100.
We have, of course, had one all-Dutch final here at Lakeside.
140.
Jelle Klassen beating Raymond van Barneveld 7-5 in 2006.
140.
Very nice. Very nice, De Graaf.
He's had an excellent start.
134. Jeffrey require 40.
Pressure applied by Jan Dekker, but double top for De Graaf.
20.
Well, he hit it in the first leg. The first time of asking, but misses 3 darts at it this time.
Double 16 would have left double 18. He's hit single 8. So, treble 20, double 8 or treble 18.
48. Jeffrey, you require 20.
2 10s for a 2-leg lead. 2 double 4. Confident.
No score. Jan, you require 36.
Double 9. He's gone for 2 double 8s.
Yeah, that's game shot in the second leg. Jan Dekker. Third leg, it's Jan the 12 first. Game on.
So both men on the board. A little bit of an edgy start, I think it's fair to say. That's completely understandable.
16.
Jan Dekker, a former semi-finalist. He's a qualifier when he got here. A big Scott Mitchell, Stuart Kellett and Gary Thompson.
16.
All losing to Dean Winstanley in the semis. Victory today for him would set up a repeat of his 2011 quarter-final with Gary Thompson.
18. 81. 16. 16. 171.
Brilliant set of darts from Jan Dekker.
60. Jan, you require 130.
Jan to hold throw. Another treble would have left double 8. He knows he'll be back.
90.
He's left double top, and all De Graaf can do is try and take a few off here.
78. Jan, you require 40.
It's a double top. Double 10. Double 5.
32.
Can't finish on 162.
130.
But you
Jan,
can apply all sorts of
8.
pressure to this double 4. How are you feeling, Jan?
Double 2 he needs now. Struck his dart. One more shot at it.
Yeah, that's game shot in the third leg. Jan Dekker. Four-legged Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
That was a great dart. He just squeezed it into the narrowest gap that he'd left himself.
140.
Right in the corner.
77.
With another 57 on the floor. Unlucky, but bounce outs happen. Both players.
80. 100. 121.
Not the worst place, but that last dart could have finished. De Graaf
56.
is on a finish.
Jeffrey, you require 160. 128.
Fantastic darts. Leave him double 16.
43. Jeffrey, you require 32.
Lost the last two legs, but double 16 to take this one. Plenty of time to do it. That first dart won't help him.
Yeah, that's game shot in the fourth leg. Jeffrey de Graaf. Fifth leg, it's Jan the 12 first. Game on.
So the first set goes to a deciding leg. Remember, these first round matches are the best of 5 sets. Each set, the best of 5 legs. Nominal advantage in this first set with Jan Dekker.
59.
It's a good start with a ton 40, but can he follow it up? Well, that last dart helped. And Graaf struggling to find the red bit. The all-important red bit. That bit. Lots of room in the middle. Fill her up.
123.
It's all unwinding here for Jeffrey de Graaf, just at the wrong moment.
40, Jan Uruguay 138.
More than 200 points adrift. He's got all the time in the world here to take out 138. I'll look at treble 10 here.
106.
Double 16 when he comes back. This will help.
120.
But only a bit. Only a bit.
Jan Uruguay 32.
For the set. 2 16s.
Yeah, there's game shot. And the first set, Jan Dekker. Second set, first leg is Jeffrey the 12th game on.
And a 14-darter for Jan Dekker at the end of that first set. Take a 1-0 lead.
97.
Both of these players have won 2 ranking titles in their careers. Dekker, the Mariflex Open in 2011 and the British Classic Championship last year, where he beat Stephen Bunting 6-1 in the final. Graaf, the Isle of Man Open.
96.
And also the Romanian Open last year as well, when he beat Martin Phillips in the final.
One and one. One and one. One and one.
Jimi Hendrix, another of the Dutch players here at Lakeside this year. That was his sister we saw watching on with interest.
140.
There she is.
108.
Treble 19 leaves double 16.
Yeah, that's game shot in the first leg. Jeffrey de Graaf. Second leg, it's Jan the 12th game on.
108 checkout, far and away the best of the match so far. After the disappointment of losing the first set.
One and one.
Do a lot for de Graaf's nerve. Great finish. Steve Douglas watching on. Fantastic camaraderie amongst all the players. Everybody in,
59.
eyeing up potential opponents, basking in this wonderful and unique atmosphere here at Lakeside Country Club.
99.
The other thing that's worth pointing out as well, they're in with the body of the crowd
140.
in the main playing arena.
There's another one.
Gary Stone hoping to enjoy his night.
46.
And a game that a lot of the fans play here is see if you can get
44.
all the signatures of all the players in your program. They never refuse.
60. Jan Uruguay 158. $85.
He'll be back for 73. Now bullseye maybe.
81.
25
Jan
would have left the
Uruguay
finish.
73.
Treble 19 here. Going for 18 for double 18.
37. One and road. Jan, you require 36.
So the Graaf on 91, bit of pressure on this double 18, which is now double 9. 2 for double 8.
28. Jeffrey, you require 91.
25 for 16. For double 9.
73. Jan, you require 8.
So double 4 again for Jan Dekker. Now double 2.
Yeah, that's game shot. Then a second leg. Jan Dekker. Third leg.
Well, Jan Dekker's done well with that double 2 so far. Relief from the Dekker clan.
55.
There's a number of times that he's taken a little bit of a chance. Could have had 2 darts at a double. Instead, he's just tried to get onto the doubles that are divisible by 4. Went for the 2 to leave himself double 8.
One and road.
Well, we see the trademark Roger Federer style jacket
96.
again this year, or is it to be just the once as it was last year? Silver this year, the Jan
59.
Dekker jacket, and that's his dad. I wonder where he gets the taste for the jackets.
58.
As well as his double Dekker nickname, also known as Mr. Coates.
$99.
So we'd have you believe. At the moment, De Graaf trying to hang on to his coattails. Dekker on a finish.
One and road. Jan, you require 110.
And for treble 20.
38. Jeffrey, you require 88.
So an opening here for De Graaf. Really could do with this. Bullseye the shot.
43. Jan, you require 72.
16s and 12s or 20s and 6. So 12 now. Or 20 for double 16.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
game shot in the third leg. Jan Dekker. Forward leg, it's Jan the 12 first. Game on.
And he's won 5 of the last 7 legs now, Dekker. Just the revenge that he's looking for after the
59.
big defeat to De Graaf in front of the TV cameras in Zuiderdown last month.
$97.
Good switch. And how about a maximum?
140.
Almost, not quite. Yet to see one.
$41. $65.
Already a set down. It's beginning to run away from Jeffrey De Graaf.
140.
Needed that. Needed the big score just to stay in touch. Just to put some pressure on, and pressure that's being applied
44.
and being felt.
Can he take advantage of that 44 from Dekker? Not
59.
nearly as much as he would have hoped. Does leave himself on a tidy 164 finish, though, and will have a shot at it.
$89. Jeffrey, you require 164.
Well, who's favourite from here?
92. You require 104.
For the set. Oh dear. Bullseye would leave at the finish. Yeah. Where he's going.
47. Jeffrey requires 72.
Needs this to save this second set. Oh, went for 16 and hit the 8.
40.
Absolutely furious with himself.
57.
And will that error be punished? 17 for double top. 2 darts at it for a 2-0 lead. And that is as errant a dart as he's thrown for a long, long time.
Jeffrey, you require 32.
Dad can't believe it. De Graaf can probably hardly believe his luck.
Yeah, there's Kim Shaw in the fourth leg.
But he holds his nerve.
Jeffrey De Graaf.
Finds a double 16. And we're going to a deciding leg.
12-first. Game on.
So De Graaf with the darts. It could have been 2-0 down.
97.
He's got to do his hold here, and he's got it back to 1-1. This is the last leg before the break. And we've seen in a few games already here this week that break can do funny things, can completely change the momentum.
Who's got the momentum?
98.
No one's really grabbed this match by the scruff of the neck. They know each other so well. They've just been slugging it out, sticking around.
1-1.
Nothing really for the crowd to shout about yet. But make no mistake, these players have
116.
Have it in them to start throwing some spectacular stuff.
137.
Well, all the momentum is with whoever wins this leg.
134.
And that's a fantastic set of darts from Jeffrey De Graaf to put himself in pole position.
Or Bull. Where's he going?
43. Jeffrey, you require 56.
Double 18 to tie it up at 1 set each.
38.
He'll be back. He will be back. With Dekker on 178.
$134. Jeffrey, you require 18.
Makes De Graaf think about the double 9 and think hard.
Yeah, that's game shot in the second set.
In the
Jeffrey
middle of the net.
Just when Jeffrey De Graaf needed to produce something to fight back, in it goes, a massive double 9 in the deciding set. It's 1-1 when we come back.
Welcome back to ESPN. Later on tonight, the defending women's champion in action as Anastasia Dobromyslova takes on Lorraine Farlam, a beaten semi-finalist last year. Then back to the men's draw, we've got the number 8 seed Wesley Harms, a semi-finalist from last year, in action against Runa David, nicknamed The Incredible, making his lakeside debut tonight. And in our game playing right now, number 7 seed Jan Dekker is tied 1 apiece against another lakeside debutante, Jeffrey De Graaf. Tony O'Shea alongside me, and in many respects, Tony, the momentum, when it could have been 2-0 to Dekker, is now firmly with De Graaf.
Yeah, he had chances there to go into a nice 2-0 lead there in sets and threw it away, basically. And as you say, Jeffrey's going to go in at that break thinking, wow, I've got away with that, and hopefully he'll try and think of kicking on that.
OK, thanks, Tony. The action is ready to get back underway, so I'll hand back to our commentators for the start of the third set.
Thank you, Nat. Well, the fact that the interval came when it did might actually help. Jan Dekker. Jeffrey de Graaf hitting this double 9 to tie it up at 1 set apiece. Relief for him, but time for Jan Dekker just to square things away in his mind. So the third set starts, and still we don't know which of these Dutchmen will be going through to the last 16.
140.
It could well help both players, you know. Neither of them producing anything like their best darts in the first 2 sets. We had 10 legs, attritional at times.
1-1.
But if the first 6 darts after the break are anything to go by, better.
77. $93.
Jimi Hendrix would move across and hit that treble 18 at will earlier this afternoon, a trade of some of the Dutch boys.
42.
The Graaf has shared.
It's like the whole darts board is their playground.
34.
And they don't just stay near the slides or the swings. They'll go around the roundabout or the... I can't think of anything else in a playground. The other stuff.
45.
I think that's my cue to a line about a seesaw encounter.
98.
Jeff will be back to have a look at 76 in a moment.
59.
Treble 19 would have been very handy there. To 76, treble 20 leaves him 2 darts at double 8, which now becomes 1 at double 4. Against the darts, the Graaf takes the first leg of the third set, and he's now won 3 legs in a row. A tiny start to him as well. This second leg.
Dekker had darts for a 2-set lead.
134. 43.
The way that he throws, Jeffrey de Graaf, it's like he's in the practice room. No heaviness in that arm at all. Adrenaline,
42.
no problem for him. Could be in his local pub. Such a smooth action.
And no tension in that elbow, is there? Or in the wrist. Here's half a chance for Dekker. Oh dear. De Graaf, remember, beat Dekker
86.
in the final of the Isle of Man Open in March of last year. De Graaf beat Dekker 5-1 in front of the TV cameras at the Zuiderduin Masters in Holland last month. And is he going to use those victories to fuel his belief and to fuel his progress into round 2?
Not the time for the bounce out.
80.
And right out of the treble.
Jeffrey, you require 81.
So 81. Double 12. As a look to see where Dekker is. Double 6 the shots.
69. Jan, you require 124.
Could do with hitting this. 14 or the treble. Bullseye. Yes!
Yeah, that's game shot in the second leg. Jan Dekker. Third leg, it's Jan de 12 first. Game on.
Is that going to galvanise the semi-finalist of 2011?
$58.
The Graaf generating a little bit of momentum, but that's gone now. Darts at double 12 and double 6 for a 4th successive leg.
100.
Dekker takes it with one shot at bull. And a 124 check out, the highest of the match so far.
96. 59. 58. 24.
Loose darts at the moment.
Yeah, come on, boys. Better, better.
140.
Shouts of encouragement from Christy, and Dekker's girlfriend.
58. Done you require 149.
For treble 20, it's what he needed to check out at this visit.
55. 100. Done you require 94.
Treble 18. That's what he went for.
58. Jeffrey, you require 160.
So 160, trying to pepper the 20s here.
140.
Pretty good.
36.
You need 8 20s. He got 7 of them, and the 36 now is under all sorts of pressure.
No score.
Too much pressure.
Jeffrey, you require 20.
And all of a sudden, perhaps another crowning moment in this leg. The Graaf, some way away, furious with himself. Went for double 5, can't finish now.
No score.
Busts it. So he'll be back for another go at 20 potentially. Dekker's had 3 darts of this double 18. He's got another 3 now, and Christie can't even watch. Yes, for the 5th time of asking.
John Dekker, forward like a Jeffrey the 12th game on.
Crowd's reaction told her everything she wanted to hear.
134.
De Graaf trails 2-1 in legs in this set. He could have won it by now if he'd hit either of his darts to take a 2-0 lead in legs, and then either of the darts to win the 3rd leg.
60. 40. 180.
The first of the match, courtesy of Jan Dekker.
59. 134.
And he follows the 180 with a 134, putting real pressure on here. Could do with a treble.
98.
Desperately needed that to leave himself with a finish. Put the pressure on this 127. Treble 19. Would have left the ball.
59.
So the top of the shot, 170 check out here for De Graaf.
Can he do it? Always spectacular, not anymore. You need 3 perfect darts.
84. Done you require 68.
Treble 20, double 4. Double 4. Double 2 for the set.
64. Jeffrey, you require 86.
Can De Graaf do what Dekker's been able to do? Double 16, double 8 for 2-2. Oh,
17.
what a chance, Jeffrey. 3rd successive leg that he's had a dart with a double and not hit it. Dekker back for double 2. Yes, no problem.
John Dekker.
And he finds himself 2 sets to 1 up, and Jeffrey De Graaf only has himself to blame.
Game on. 100. 86. 100. 96. 60.
Now there's a lady with a good taste in football teams. Helen Chamberlain, Torquay United supporter, and here to support Anastasia Dobromislova, a close friend who's in action tonight as well.
It's funny, with all the darts going into the board, I thought you said a good taste in football teams. Hello! De Graaf, hello! With a maximum.
125. Jeffrey, you requires 61.
61 there for Jeffrey. Double eights.
Yeah, that's going short.
Good finishing. 61 in the two
darts.
darts.
Second leg, it's Jan the 12th first. Game on.
It's a set he has to win, and he's taken the first step towards doing that. What a response.
180.
This is more like it. We knew it might catch fire. Just maybe they can inspire each other
97.
to greater and greater heights. A maximum with the first three always sends a thrill of excitement around the lakeside.
125.
Just for a moment, the lakeside held its breath. First five in, but not number 6 for Jan Dekker.
140. 56.
Won't want to lose the leg. Having started it with 5 treble 20s, Jan Dekker.
94.
Nice last start. It leaves a finish. But can he take out treble and double 16? What he went for.
92. Jeffrey, you require 170. 140. Young, you require 48.
All the 16s. Well, 3 of them. There's one. And
Yeah,
there are 2
there's
more.
one shot. The second leg. Young Dekker. Third leg is Jeffrey the 12th first. Game on.
The scoring's improving, the finishing's improving.
The atmosphere's improving.
139. 85. 60. 100.
Another bounce out. So many.
80.
5 in this match alone. That, in fact, was the 6, I beg your pardon.
One and row. .41.
3 loose darts just at the wrong time. Doesn't leave himself a finish. Dekker trying to hunt De Graaf down.
42.
Just let him off the hook.
He really has. 42 leaves 174, which is not a finish, but 41 is a lot less than De Graaf would have hoped for. Dekker back in. Treble 18.
98, Jeffrey, you require 140.
Likes his 18s.
93, Jan, you require 76.
76 here for Jan Dekker, treble 20. 20 for double 18.
58, Jeffrey, you require 47.
15 for double 16, and these are big darts in the career of Jeffrey de Graaf. He has one more, and he finds the bit he was looking for on the left edge of the board.
On the 12th game on.
Takes the lead again in this fourth set. Impressive bottle.
140. 140.
Two Dutchmen going toe-to-toe. And this potentially crucial fourth leg. Look at this.
140.
They found their rhythm now.
Three 140s to start the leg.
140.
Make that 4 out of 4. This is more like it.
$60.
Well, if he's trying to collect all the signatures, he might run out ahead.
140.
3 140s for de Graaf.
61.
Leaves himself 81, but Dekker on a 161 finish. It's still alive. Treble 18 leaves ball for a 161.
136. Jeffrey, you require 81.
This is for the set. 3 19s, or 16 and bull. For the set.
56. Gun, you require 25.
Both with a shot at bull, neither could hit. Dekker now for 25. 9 for double 8.
Yeah, that's game shot in the fourth leg. Jan Dekker.
And he's one leg away now from a place in the last 16 against Gary Thompson. Massive pressure now on Jeffrey de Graaf.
96.
The youngster from Drenthe, the hot
56.
favourite now.
He does a good line in turning away from the board and roaring his approval when he hits a crucial double, Jan Dekker.
83.
Looks so sweet and innocent. You wouldn't think he had the desire to win burning quite as strongly within him as he does. As he obviously does.
83. $59.
So when he got to the semi-finals a couple of years ago, that he had a perfect temperament, really. Doesn't seem to get phased by too much.
140.
But now 140, just at the right time for de Graaf, and a leg that he has to win to stay alive.
Struggling to find the trebles.
96.
That was a big one.
99.
16s. Can't finish, but he'll pepper that 16.
155.
This for the match. Treble 18 is what you would imagine he would go for. Might go for the 14s instead.
119.
Good thinking. Leaves himself double 18, but this is a massive 48 for de Graaf here to stay alive. Double 16, 2 darts at it for 2-2.
Shot in the fourth set. Jeffrey de Graaf.
Great credit to Jeffrey de Graaf. Another example of a youngster having the bottle to deliver when he needs it most.
First leg, it's Jan the 12th first. Game on. 96.
He's cooking now.
44.
There's another. And another.
177.
And that's another perfect dart.
So have a look at this. The Graaf with 6 perfect darts. Treble 20 he looks at. What a shame. 52 grand will have to wait.
55.
What is important, after such a good start, that he keeps his nerve and holds the leg.
134. Jeffrey, you require 89.
Very good darts from both players. Treble 19 for double 16. Oh, wow, 11 darts.
Jeffrey Graaf.
Hit a big double 16 to level the match at 2 sets all, and then an 11 dart leg to open the deciding set. This is what we were hoping for when these two were paired together in the first round, and eventually this is what we're getting.
118.
Well, we have had 11 darters here at the Lakeside this year. We haven't had a 10 as yet, so that's as good a finish as we've seen from anybody.
99.
You wonder if Paul Lim sitting at home watching this thinking, I'll miss.
Oh, every chance, I would imagine I would be. 23 years now since Paul Lim hit his 9-darter here.
99.
The Miami Dolphins team of 1980, whenever it was, who went through the whole season unbeaten, the perfect season. As soon as all the teams are beaten at least once every year, they
59.
all meet up again and celebrate. I wonder if Paul Lim, at the end of every Lakeside World Championship, opens a bottle of champagne and says, I'll be mentioned again for another 12 months.
59.
Every time anyone gets close.
Little jig of delight round Lim Towers.
100.
Well, those 180s coming with increasing regularity as we get to the business end of this double Dutch cracker. And all of a sudden,
60.
it's the Graaf that's got his nose in front.
84.
He's won the first leg of this decisive set.
Well, he was going for treble 16.
44.
So a single 17 leaves him double top. He'll have a shot at it.
$98. Jeffrey, you require 40.
Double top, double 10 for a 2-leg to 0
Yeah,
lead.
let's get short in the second leg.
Well,
Jeffrey
Dekker at
Graaf.
one stage was one
Forward
leg
leg
away
is
from winning.
first,
Now it's the Graaf who's only 1 leg away. What a
1-1.
turnaround from Jeffrey the Graaf. He's had the better of the recent meetings between these two, and he's certainly the red-hot favourite now.
60.
He had a little look at the exit door and didn't like the shape of it. He said, I want to turn left
58.
into round 2. And he's producing the darts to do just that. Except for that one.
25.
60 and 25, notwithstanding that bounce out for the Graaf.
100.
So Dekker in the box seat in this leg.
100. 100.
1:43 to finish. 3:16 is miles back.
140, Yonju require 143.
Can't finish, but he will be back.
95.
Excellent darts again from the Graaf.
100, Yonju require 48.
Dekker's nerve has to hold now. His finishing has been inconsistent. But 2 darts at double 16 to stay alive, and he only needed the first one.
Jon Dekker, forward leg and Jeffrey the 12 first, game on.
Not time for Mr. Coach to get his coat yet.
He doesn't like the look of the exit door either.
59.
If the Graaf doesn't win this leg and it goes to 2 apiece, then we're into a situation where one player has to win by 2 clear legs until 5-all and the tie-break leg.
100.
Have to feel sorry for Christie, for the girlfriends, the wives, the partners. Nothing that they can do to influence what goes on that stage. All they can do is sit, hope and pray.
Agony, isn't it?
Dekker's mum here as well, with everything crossed.
It's
57.
agony, but they love it. We all do. Yeah, Jeffrey very wisely walked away. It wasn't, we don't think, an attempt at gamesmanship. It just simply the dart didn't stick in his hand. 242 points away from
16.
the second round. Now 182, which is still 2 visits away.
$96.
How much damage can do to the 182 here?
100.
Takes more than half of it away.
151.
So he's going with 19s first. Now treble 18. Leaves double top. Oh, come on! Double top.
131. Jeffrey, you require 82.
Bullseye for double 16. So, 17. This is a match dart. And he knows it. He knows it. Just another dart, Jeffrey. It's not really.
42.
One match dart missed. Dekker back to hit double 10 to take it to 2-all in the 5th set. Yes!
Shot on the 3rd leg.
Brilliant nerve. You have to admire his resilience. And now Graaf has to split it.
Has to win by 2 clear legs. If it's 5-all, the 11th leg will be deciding. 5th leg, it's Jon the 12th first. Game on.
At least 2 legs to go. Let's keep going with the big scores and the big finishes.
177.
Great stuff. Fantastic. And what's the response?
121.
1-2-1, and he's disappointed.
$97.
Well, we play for an hour. We're no closer to knowing who's going to win now. 2 sets all, 2 legs all. Look at this though for Jeffrey de Graaf.
140.
Just the wrong side of the wire.
Oh, treble 19's been his friend this leg.
77.
Almost impaled himself that time.
$97. Young, you require 150.
So 19s. And another one for a double 18 and a 150 checkout.
Yeah, that's shot in the
at
fifth
this
leg.
stage of the match.
Young Dekker.
How about that?
6 like it, Jeffrey the 12th game on.
The biggest checkout of the week. What a time to produce it. And in this decisive set, Dekker trailed 2-0. He's won 3 in a row. All he has to do is win this one.
137.
And he's through. The Graaf motionless. Eyes staring down the board, willing that it hadn't happened, but it did. Sensational 150 from Dekker.
Down to treble 19s.
137.
He's just not missed it. The only time he's missed that in 3 legs is when he had a bounce out.
99.
227. Yeah,
78.
there he goes again.
Oh, not the time for that.
80.
And that prevents him being on a finish.
149.
6 starts from 149 for the match. That's not a bad first 3. Bullseye when he comes back.
$59. Jan, you require 50.
For the match. Double 16, Jan Dekker, the semi-finalist of 2 years ago, is through to round 2. Look what it means to him. Fantastic, a match that took a while to get going, but when they lit the fuse, it stayed lit. A 150 checkout along the way. Jan Dekker, we'll see you in round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, leave the stage. Come on, Jan Dekker, Jeffrey de Graaf,